Yo guys, what up? It is me, your boy Jay, and I'm here to teach you how to be successful on OnlyFans. I'm honestly really excited to make this video, and just keep in mind, I'm really new to this as well. But last month I cleared a little over 10K, and this month we are at about $3,000 so far, and it is the 7th. Yeah, it's the 7th. So we're 1 week in. We cleared $3,000 the first week. And for me personally, with like no kids or like anything really to pay for besides like my rent and my car expenses and this and that, like that's a lot of money. So I just want to help you guys with the knowledge I've acquired over the time doing this. First off, it would be greatly appreciated if you guys are serious about this. My referral link to OnlyFans is going to be in the description. Basically how it works is OnlyFans always takes 20% of your money. But if you sign up through their link or through my link, OnlyFans takes that 20%, but instead of them keeping all 20, they get to keep 15 and I get 5%. So basically you're helping me out by just, doing what you're already doing and having them keep less of the money that you're working for, So that would help me out a lot. My socials will also be down there and I'm not going to be annoying anymore. Let's get started. I feel like I've rambled a lot in this video, but let me just sum up a couple things that maybe a beginner should know before I go into my big ramble thing. Stick around for that. But basically, I want to just run down what to expect if you want to jump into OnlyFans, okay? You're going to have to like all or nothing, more than likely. I mean, you could throw a mask on, you could be anonymous, but in my opinion, this could be a very lucrative business. You can make a lot of money, but it comes with a lot of stress. I enjoy making the content I make, but I sometimes don't really enjoy, the aura that maybe I present when I walk next to my friends or, I'm sure my friends don't think anything of me. We don't talk about it like that, but I'm just saying like, sometimes morally it doesn't feel like the right thing. And you got to be okay with knowing that that's the thing. My trade-off is like, I'm okay with making $10,000 plus a month if to feel like that. Like all it is a little bit of uncomfortability. I'm not really tripping too hard about that. So like, you just gotta really think, is this what I want to do? You gotta really think about that. Is this what I want to do with my life? Is this how I want to take it? And how serious am I? Because if you're gonna do it all the way, Don't half-ass it. Trust me, I half-assed it for a while. Highly regret it. Next, are you willing to put in the time? Like, yeah, you can make $10,000 a month, but you can make way more. You can make a little bit less, which is still a lot of money, but like, are you willing to put in the time and the effort that it takes to get to those numbers? Like, are you willing to every day in the morning, wake up, run through your social media that you need to be posting on, find new ways to get new followers and retain your already subscribed people? Are you willing to do that again in the middle of the day? Are you willing to do that again at night? Are you willing to do that while you're out and about? Are you willing to sit down and figure out new ways to keep your people satisfied and happy so it's not repetitive and boring? Are you willing to put in the hours that it takes? Because it is a job. Are you willing to do the stuff it takes? You got to take pictures, videos, you got to talk to people. You got to maybe expose yourself into content that you might not like personally yourself, but you got to do that because that's just what you're doing. Are you willing to do that? Ask yourself that before even starting. In this video, honestly, I want to tell you guys what you need to hear versus what you want to hear. And I just want to keep it as real as possible and be as open and honest because dude, lying to you guys won't get you anywhere, and beating around the bush and not telling you guys how it is just going to keep you guys from furthering your own OnlyFans endeavors. Let's get through the good, the bad, and the ugly, okay? So first off, you're going to need a following, like just somewhere. Some people will start off and be like, oh, just post on Reddit, just post on this. But Reddit is going to take about a month to get yourself enough karma to even begin posting, right? And then think about it. Everything online is free. Anybody could see a 10 out of 10, whatever niche they want, whatever genre, and get that for free. So what is going to set you apart from those free, non-paid, easily accessible at a moment's notice people and content? A personality and a friend, So basically people like this, people who are going to be consuming this type of content want to feel connected to who they're buying from. They want to feel like this is somebody they know, this is a friend of theirs, like this is somebody that they know the personality of, not just some piece of meat, So in my opinion, the top social medias you're gonna need to use is Twitter, Reddit, Instagram, and TikTok. Those are the ones I'm using right now. I actually haven't even touched Reddit. I just made my account yesterday. So we're gonna start getting on that Reddit grind right now. But all of this that I've done has been without Reddit. In my opinion, the one that works the best is TikTok, because you just need people to see you. You need people to get their eyes on you and know who you are as a human being and know you exist in this world. And then after that, it's gonna be Instagram and Twitter. I feel like Twitter is definitely the best, because Twitter, you could post anything you want, and people are wild and out over there on that app. But and then the Instagram rules are pretty crazy. Instagram is much more personal, and people will follow you a lot more avidly and become more of your friend through Instagram. So honestly, like, they both have their ups and downs. You just need to find a way to work them all in. And so my strategy for TikTok, okay, with TikTok, your only goal is to get eyes on you. Your goal is to go viral. So you need a viral video, and you need to get another viral video after that, and another viral video after that. And the only way you're gonna do that is by continuously posting. Oh my God, how long have I had that booger in there? I'm sorry, guys. That was probably really distracting. I apologize for that. God. But anyways, booger's gone. You want to just go viral. So the only way you're going to do that is by posting consistently every day, multiple times a day. It's really easy. People kind of freak out when they hear 5-10 times a day on TikTok. It really isn't as hard as you think, you guys. You can have your 5 to 10 videos done in 10 minutes or less throughout your day. You can have them all done in one single day and never have to touch it again for a week. It's a lot easier than you think. You just got to get used to it and got to make a plan. You got to have a plan. You got to be a man or a woman with a plan. So I'll just throw out some quick examples, because I want to keep this video as short as possible. If you're a girl, you're marketing your body, okay? You're selling your body. That's what they want to see. So what I see doing really well, and what is really easy to make, is little thirst trap videos. And so you could spam them out. Like, you could pretend I have a phone in my hand right now. I'll use this chapstick as my phone. So you have this phone in your hand. And so you start the video, maybe like right here, you got some cleavage showing. You're showing something that your target audience wants to see. And in the first second, so you're showing this for the first second maybe, and then you bring the camera up here, you're showing your face. Maybe you're moving it around, and the rest of the video is around your face, maybe around your body, but not as completely, provocative, not as promiscuous. And that way you can get around the TikTok bot that's gonna ban you if you start just showing full on boobies. You wanna strategically maneuver the camera to show off little bits here and there to kind of give a tease, but not to get caught. You don't want to be getting banned all the time, but you will. So don't even worry about that. Just that's how you keep an account for longer. You want to keep it for as long as possible, and then, then eventually move when you have to. But stuff like that, you can get ready one day. I don't know how long it takes you to get ready, but 1 to 2 hours takes you to get ready. And then you film 30 drafts in the one outfit, put on a different outfit, shoot another 30 drafts, put on a different outfit, shoot another 30 drafts. And they're all about the same. You just maybe move locations, get better lighting, do different poses, whatever. And then worry about the caption and the sounds later. You can find the sounds later on. You don't need to sit there and make a video for each sound. Just find the sounds and stuff later. Honestly, when you overthink it, that's when it's going to be a lot harder for you to do. Right now, you just want a shotgun approach. Just throw everything out there. Use trending sounds. Get yourself up there. Get yourself to be seen. Now, you might take a week to pop off. You might take a month to pop off. You might pop off the first video you ever post. You might get 200,000 views, but it's always a matter of when, not if, as long as you're not making terrible content, as in your lighting is terrible, nobody can see your face, you're not showing anything, and you're not providing any sort of entertainment for your target audience, then you might fail, but as long as you're doing something, what you are. Real quick, I'll run through this. If you're a small little Latina girl, and you got a big booty, then show that off. That's what you got to market. You're a small little Latina girl with a big booty. If you're a guy and you got muscles, you got to show off that you got muscles. You're a pretty guy. Your arms are big. This and that. Show that off. I do want to say though, with guys, thirst trapping is a little different. Sometimes I'm not very avid in the thirst traps for guys, so I can't really talk too much about that. But for me personally, I copied off of a creator, a really big creator in the fitness community. I've been following him since he was very, very small, 7,000, 6,000 followers. I know he wasn't at 10,000 yet. His name's Horsemeat. I literally copied his content, but the thing was, it was all unplanned. I just made a video like his because I thought they were so funny. And it went viral on my first TikTok account that I made with that video. So basically I just ran with it because on that video, I got like 40 subs on my OnlyFans. So, and I had, keep in mind, I've been doing OnlyFans for like years, a year, but I was only using it for extra bits of money. Whoever wanted to see it, I probably only made like $700 in a month on OnlyFans, like my highest month ever. So when this happened and I made like almost like pretty much half of that in one day, I was like, okay, let's keep doing this. And I kept running with it. And then I realized that my niche was guys who were gay guys or bi guys, you know, who liked listening to my like audio erotica. Like it was like telling sexy stories, sexual stories, fantasies and stuff like that. They liked hearing that. And of course they thought I was attractive enough to go to my page, follow me, and then go to my OnlyFans and then follow that, you know? So that's how I that's how I found my niche. So because I'm able to talk to the camera and spam these videos out, film like 20 videos, 10 minutes in my car, just real fast, I can keep up with this content. You gotta find what works. If you're a girl, maybe you can just, if you're a girl, you know, throw on a bikini, it's summer. Go crazy with that, you know, just spam out content. So your main goal with TikTok is to get everyone to a different social media. So you want them to be on your Instagram primarily. Twitter is just as important. Twitter is just as important. You want to get them there. So what I like to do is in my description, TikTok's really gonna ban you if you put the name of another social media app inside of the bios or the description. So what you want to do, I do this, I put TWTR or like I'm more fun on TWTR. Then you put your app and then you just put like a little provocative emoji, hashtag whatever your hashtags are, and pray for the best. And sometimes I go a week getting like my best video having 3,000 views or something. And then sometimes I get a week where I have like 2 or 3 200,000 plus videos and I make like a crazy amount, you know, and I make strides on my Instagram and my Twitter following and all that, you know. So that's really important, just utilizing TikTok, but you gotta like funnel them to your other social medias. Back when I've had a couple really big TikToks, but my problem was I never funneled them to my other social medias until now. And in the last 2 months, I've gained almost 20,000 followers on Instagram. And it's taken me years to even get to 10,000 and years. Like I had an account with 700,000 followers, TikTok, 100,000, 50,000, a couple of those like just over the years. And I never even got to 20K like that. And in a month and a half, boom, almost 30,000 followers on Instagram. TikTok is by far the most important. So if you're not utilizing that, you need to. And on TikTok, you can even like, depends on how much time and effort you want to put into this. The more you put in, the more you're going to get out. I have 3 burner accounts, or 3 accounts total, and I just post across all of them. Sometimes number 3 does really well, and number 1, the video that I posted on number 3 flops, but it did really well on number 3, you know? So like you just keep going. Don't worry about spamming. You're just utilizing TikTok as advertisement. That's your only goal. The more you're willing to do, the more avenues you open up for yourself to make money. Like for example, I used to think like, oh, there's no way I could sell underwear. Like the thought of that, me selling somebody my underwear. But then I just opened up to it and I was like, okay, I'm down. Let's do it. I wore them for a couple days, you know, nutted in them and then sent them off to this guy. And honestly, it was kind of fun because the guy's nice. The guy just wants what he wants, what turns him on. Like it's the same thing as me. Like I like finishing on someone's face, you know, like that's what I like to do. It's fun for me. Somebody else might think it's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? So like for this guy, that's his thing. I just think about it like that. I'm like, okay, this is fun. You know, I don't really like feet, but I'll take feet pictures. Like I don't care. I think my feet are my feet, you know, but other people really like them. So you just gotta be open-minded, and it just opens up so many different avenues for you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to like all or nothing, you know, more than likely. I mean, you could throw a mask on, you could be anonymous, but in my opinion, you gotta just go. This could be a very lucrative business. You can make a lot of money, but it comes with a lot of stress. You know, I enjoy making the content I make, but I sometimes don't really enjoy, you know, the aura that maybe I present when I walk next to my friends, or, you know, I'm sure my friends don't think anything of me. We don't talk about it like that, but I'm just saying, like, you know, sometimes morally it doesn't feel like the right thing. And you got to be okay with knowing that that's the thing. My trade-off is like, I'm okay with making $10,000 plus a month if to feel like that. Like all it is a little bit of uncomfortability. I'm not really tripping too hard about that. So like you just gotta really think, is this what I want to do? You gotta really think about that. Is this what I want to do with my life? Is this how I want to take it? And how serious am I? Because if you're gonna do it all the way, you know? Don't half-ass it. Trust me, I half-assed it for a while. Highly regret it. Next, are you willing to put in the time? Like, yeah, you can make $10,000 a month, but you can make way more. You can make a little bit less, which is still a lot of money, but like, are you willing to put in the time and the effort that it takes to get to those numbers? Like, are you willing to every day in the morning, wake up, run through your social media that you need to be posting on, find new ways to get new followers and retain your already subscribed people? Are you willing to do that again in the middle of the day? Are you willing to do that again at night? Are you willing to do that while you're out and about? Are you willing to sit down and figure out new ways to keep your people satisfied and happy so it's not repetitive and boring? Are you willing to put in the hours that it takes? Because it is a job. You know, are you willing to do the stuff it takes? You know, you got to take pictures, videos, you know, you got to talk to people. You got to maybe expose yourself into content that you might not like personally yourself, but you got to do that because that's just what you're doing, you know? Are you willing to do that? Ask yourself that before even starting.